Welcome back to WBNN Channel 9 News. I'm Colin.
And I'm Colton. Today is Thursday, November 14th, National Spicy Guacamole Day.
Holy guacamole, now for news. Teachers, please send a link to your students to our student newspaper's website, the Golden Bear Gazette, for them to take new surveys and listen to a podcast made by our school's journalism department. Congratulations to Anna Davidson for being selected to represent Mount Juliet High School at the Hugh O'Brien Leadership Conference. MJHS Basketball will be selling student home basketball passes for $10 during all lunches Thursday and Friday. Passes will be for MJHS students only and will be hole punched when they enter a game. If you are interested in purchasing this pass for all 11 home basketball games, you can purchase them at lunch. Go Bears! We had 8 different students signed to colleges yesterday. Emma Palmer signed to Northern Kentucky University for basketball. Nevaeh Majors signed to Bryan College for basketball. Devin Spate signed to Trevecca Nazarene University for golf. Jake Fitzgibbons signed to University of Tennessee for baseball. Grayson Cole also signed to University of Tennessee for baseball. Michael Hardy signed to Murrayville College for baseball. Jimmy McCone signed to Trine University for soccer. And Will Pruitt signed to Lipscomb University for basketball. Here's an interview with the new head baseball coach, Zach Tompkins. We interviewed him asking about his new experiences as the head coach.
Well, when I got the call from Coach Duncan to tell me that I would be the next head baseball coach at Mount Juliet High School, I really was in kind of shock. I mean, it was a surreal feeling. I mean, of course, it was something that I wanted to do and I had worked really hard to achieve. But I didn't, you always think about something and how great it would be if it happened. But when it does happen in that moment, sometimes it catches you off guard a little bit. And so I just kind of sat there and took it all in and tried to let it sink in as to what it meant. We have multiple goals this year for our team. I think one is that by the end of the year we have a team that is together, that's been through a lot, and that are that go in, playing our games at the end of the season as one team, and that's fighting in the same direction, pulling the rope in the same direction. We put a big emphasis on the culture of our program and the atmosphere that we have on a daily basis. It's one that's more focused on, and not saying that we didn't do this before, but more focused on being respectful and valuing the character that the character of the guys in our locker room and developing each other as young men.
Hi, my name is Braden Bruce, and I am a juvenile diabetes youth ambassador, and November is National Diabetes Month. Diabetes, people think of it as just being dietary restrictions that you get because you overeat or you're old, but in reality, it is something that you're born with. Type 1, you are born with. There's nothing you can do to correct it or you can do to prevent it, and we don't have a cure for it. We have to find a cure. Day to day, I am worried about if my blood sugar is too high, my blood sugar is too low, what I have to eat to make sure I'm going to regulate it, what dietary exercise changes I have to make to fix that. I feel like since I'm already associated with it, I speak all the time, I'm a theater and choir student, it's just something that I'm meant to do. It's just my calling that I need to get out there, because if someone doesn't do it, no one's going to do it. So it's just my job to tell the world.
Due to faculty meetings being held during prep periods for the month of October, we did not get to announce our Teacher of the Month and Staff Member of the Month for October. So here they are. Congratulations to Mrs. Little and Miss Stamps. Ms. Little was chosen for Teacher of the Month for her leadership and direction in introducing the Jane Schaefer method of writing to the Social Studies Department. Thank you to Mrs. Little for your work with writing in our departments. Ms. Stamps was chosen as Staff Member of the Month for her dedication to our students and her awesome work ethic. Thank you for all that you do, Ms. Stamps. About 20 seniors have ordered class shirts and still haven't picked them up. If that's you, you can get them in Mrs. Elliott's classroom in A174. On Veterans Day, the MC-JROTC cadets were involved in many activities throughout the county. Sergeant Major Clark and the drill team did an outstanding job at the annual parade. Then they went to Mannheim Auto in Lebanon for the annual Veterans Day breakfast, where the cadets presented the colors, then retired the current national flag and hoisted a new one. The cadets also sat with the veterans of Mannheim, sharing breakfast, stories, and a fun game of trivia. In the evening, the cadets traveled to Maristone, Providence for Quilts of Valor, where they presented 13 handmade quilts to veterans and served refreshments to veterans and guests. MC-JROTC also maintained the POW KIA table in front of the cafeteria throughout the day. Here's Cadet Bays with more.
So this table is to remember and honor those who have served our country and have unfortunately paid the ultimate price. And it is made up of several different elements. One element is the rose that represents the families who are mourning for their loss. There's a set of blank dog tags, and they don't have a name on them because it shows that it could be anyone who served. It's symbolic of the risk that they're taking. There is an inverted wine glass, and that is to represent that they aren't here, so they can't celebrate with their families and friends. On the plate, there is salt to represent the tears of the family and loved ones. There is a candle, which, when lit, represents the everlasting hope and everlasting light. And there is a Purple Heart, which is one of the highest medals that a serviceman or woman could receive.
Thanks for watching WBNN Channel 9 News. I'm Colin.
And I'm Colt, and here at WBN, we're in touch.
So you're in touch.
Have a fabulous
Friday.
Thursday.
Fabulous. I'm thinking
it's a fabulous
Thursday.
Colin. Have a fabulous Thursday, MJ. Keep that. Keep that.
Very
That's
fabulous.
Perfect. Colin, you left me hanging. Yeah!